Coming up, the focus is on middle schools as we check out the leadership program at O'Callahan Middle School and learn about the Academy of Math, Science, and Engineering at Cashman Middle School. We'll also put the spotlight on high-achieving students and employees. Stay tuned for Inside Education. On Inside Education is Lisa Habighorst, and she is Executive Director of Spread the Word Nevada. Welcome to the program,
Thank
Lisa.
you for having me.
Thanks for joining us today. Lots to talk about. Your organization has been around since when?
Since February of 2001, so about 9 years now.
Okay, about 9 years. Spread the Word Nevada is actually kind of an umbrella type organization. So tell us what's involved in that.
Yes, we're a literacy-based foundation, or a nonprofit. And our main goal is to get books into the homes of at-risk children. So we started, our first program was Kids to Kids, and a lot of people know us by that. It's our flagship program. We give books to children to take home, build their home libraries, use with their families. Then about 2004, we started another program. The books are in the home, but do the families know what to do with them? And so we started a family literacy program called Breakfast with Books. And the children bring their parents before school starts, and we do a modeled reading, we do literacy tips, we do take-home activities, breakfast, a raffle. And we'll have up to 350 people at these at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's amazing how these families are really wanting to learn how to work with their children to give them a better education. It's amazing. And then our third program started about 2 years ago, and we do, it's called Books and Buddies, and it's a tutoring program where we look for volunteers throughout the community to come, and we match them up one-on-one with a child. It's a 12-week commitment. They meet for an hour a week, and they read one-on-one for those children who need the extra help.
Lisa, tell us how the group is funded.
Lots of support from the community, actually. Pretty much, basically, all our money comes locally. A lot of support from the casinos and different corporations throughout town. We have a lot of in-kind support. Lexus of Las Vegas pays for all our gas for our vans to deliver the books back and forth to the kids and pick them up from the donors. The Venetian is a huge supporter. They host our gala every year for us. We have a big fundraising gala in September, and they host that for us, and all the proceeds come straight back to the program. And then we have just a lot of families and supporters just writing checks and helping us out.
And we'll talk a little bit more about fundraising in a minute, but I want to stress the partnership with the school district. And can you talk about the schools that you participate with?
Well, we're in 19 right now, which is amazing. We never thought we'd grow this big. There's such a need out there, actually. We have 37 more waiting on our waiting list. And the way we choose the schools, or all the schools that we support, are 80% or higher free or reduced lunch, which means the income level of the children are so low that they have to have free or reduced lunch. And so that's our main avenue of choosing the schools. And we work with the library services district of the school district to help us find those schools that are in that area, that low income, and then also don't have a lot of support in the community already, so that we can come in and help raise them up and work our program through them and hopefully help those children get a shot at a better education.
So ultimately, you'll have more schools on the roster?
We're here forever, as long as we can keep going. We will take on our 20th school next month in April, so we're very excited about that. And we usually take on 2 a year based on funding, and we've always done that. But hopefully we'll see an influx in funding and we could take on more, because there are a lot of children waiting, a lot of schools waiting.
This is a tough time in the economy. I'm sure you're feeling the effects of that.
A little bit. We are. Yes, we are.
Yeah, but I think part of that is to address that. You've got a fundraiser coming up, which sounds very interesting in May. Why don't you tell us about that?
We're very excited about it. It's May 14th. It's called our first annual suitcase party. Pack your bags. You're booked for fun, and it's going to be a Friday night cocktail type hour. It's at Fletcher Jones on West Sahara. You come, bring a packed suitcase, because the culminating event of that evening will be 3 raffles for a weekend on Vegas. And the grand prize one will be at Caesars with tickets to share a nice dinner and Friday and Saturday night stay at Caesars. You'll also be driven in a Mercedes Maybach, straight there and straight back, picked up on Sunday, so that's very exciting. And then there's also 2 other weekends from the Venetian, and then Lowe's of Lake Las Vegas are hosting a weekend for you as well. Those will have flexible travel dates. So if you can't make it that weekend, come to the party, put your raffle in for one of those, and then plan your weekend when it's more convenient for you.
Well, my suitcase is already packed.
All right.
I keep it right here, and I just never know when I'm going to need it. So that sounds fantastic, and we'll show the website later. So if folks want more information on that.
Yes, yes, you can purchase tickets through the website. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Lisa, as we wrap up the interview, I think we should talk about literacy in general and why that's so important from your perspective, having been in this position. Well,
you know, literacy is important for everybody, but especially our children that are coming from low-income families. A lot of the families that we serve, even the parents have not had that opportunity. Very high Hispanic population we're serving right now, and that's the way Vegas is. About 67% of our kids are English as second language, and so we're trying to get English into those homes so those children have a fighting chance at the future. You know, if without being able to read or without being able to get their education, they're not going to, we're trying to break the cycle of the low income through this program too. I really look at us as preventative and helping families early, and so those families can change their lives and turn around.
Do you want to say anything to parents? What should parents at home be doing with their children?
Well, reading constantly, especially at night. It seems like the best time to curl up with a good book. Continue to, you know, my children, my youngest ones are 8 and 10, and I still read to them. I read to them. Of course, they have to read to me when they get home too, but just to sit down as a family and read a good book together and model that for your children. A lot of times I'm reading the newspaper or just the role modeling. Your children need to see you, and then they will follow.
And for more information on Spread the Word Nevada, where can people go?
Check our website, spreadthewordnevada.org. It has everything on there, from volunteer opportunities to donating to the suitcase party.
Fantastic. Lisa Habighorst, Executive Director of Spread the Word Nevada, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
And you're watching Inside Education.